Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're jumping right into a revolution that is fundamentally rewiring the entire financial world as we know it. We're talking about the AI banking revolution.
And that quote really says it all. This isn't some far-off prediction for the distant future. It's a massive shift that's happening right now, creating this huge divide that's going to separate the leaders from, well, everyone else.
So, what's forcing this change? It really starts with this number, $1.2 trillion. That's the estimated cost every single year of all the inefficiencies just dragging down the current retail banking system. A truly colossal problem that is just begging for an equally powerful solution.
So let's dig into that. I mean, where in the world does a trillion-dollar problem come from? For years, banking has been built on these complex systems that have now created a massive, system-wide bottleneck.
Okay, so take a look at this table. It really lays out the biggest headaches. You've got things like manual processing, which causes a staggering 65% loss in productivity. Getting a new customer signed up can take 1 to 2 weeks. A huge point of friction. And with fraud detection, the system spit out so many false alarms that most of them need a human to check, which just slows everything to a crawl. You add it all up, and you're looking at hundreds of billions in wasted money every year.
And the why behind all this? Well, it's pretty deeply embedded. You're talking about ancient, siloed computer systems where data can't move freely, risk management that's stuck using old static models, and honestly, a huge gap in the customer experience, where everyone gets the same one-size-fits-all product that just doesn't cut it anymore.
But this is where the whole story flips on its head. There's a new technological force that's showing up to just dismantle these old barriers. And it's doing way more than just speeding things up, it's changing the entire game.
We're moving past just simple predictive AI and into what's called agentic AI. And you have to understand, these aren't just tools that analyze stuff for you. They're proactive collaborators. Think of them like virtual teammates that can understand a goal, create a plan, and then actually execute complex tasks all on their own. It's a massive shift from AI as just an assistant to AI as an actor. And this timeline, it shows you just how fast this is all happening. Right now, we're in the early days of Gen AI and some basic automation. But look ahead. By 2027, we're talking agentic AI powering predictive analytics across the board. And by 2030, fully autonomous financial systems that can give you advice in real time.
I mean, the difference is just night and day. On the left, you see the old world. Manual, slow, always reacting to problems. The world of waiting 2 weeks for a loan. On the right, you see the future that AI is building, fully automated, proactively engaging with customers, and making credit decisions instantly. It's turning banking from a system of bottlenecks into a system of pure, flowing intelligence.
Okay, so let's get specific. Where is AI actually making the biggest impact? Let's break down the top 5 game-changing applications that are completely rewriting the rules of banking. Game changer number 1, intelligent fraud detection. This is a huge one. Instead of reacting after the money's gone, AI agents are watching transactions in real time, and they can autonomously block shady activity before a loss even happens. For a big bank, we're talking about cutting down those false alarms by 75% and saving over $200 million a year. Number 2, AI-powered personal financial advisors. You know, for decades, getting personalized financial advice was a luxury for the rich. AI is completely democratizing that. It's offering tailored, proactive guidance to millions of people. And for the banks, it's a huge win, boosting product cross-sales by 35% and making customers way more loyal. All right, number 3 is automated loan underwriting. This one tackles a massive pain point. It crushes those long loan approval times from weeks down to literally minutes. And it's not just faster, it's smarter. By looking at way more data, it's actually reducing loan defaults by an incredible 25%.
Coming in at number 4, hyper-personalization. Let's be real, generic marketing is dead. AI engines can analyze what you're doing in real time to actually predict major life events, like you're about to buy a house, and then offer you the perfect product at the perfect time. The impact here is insane, 150 to 200% improvement in conversion rates.
And our 5th game changer is conversational AI. Forget being on hold forever. These new intelligent virtual assistants can handle up to 80% of routine questions 24/7. Things like checking your balance or transferring funds. And for the banks, it slashes their customer service costs by up to 60%. It's a win-win.
So, you take all these incredible changes, you put them all together, and what you get is a brand new battlefield, one with very clear winners and very clear losers. And this fight, it's really happening in two main camps. On one side, you have the big traditional banks that are actually transforming, giants like JP Morgan Chase, which already has over 400 AI projects running. But on the other side, you have these fast, nimble fintech companies like Upstart and Chime. They're building their entire companies around AI from day one, and they are moving 3 times faster to grab market share. So the lines are being drawn in the sand. The winners are going to be those AI-native fintechs, the big traditional banks who actually pull off the transformation, and of course, the tech platforms building the tools. So who loses? The banks that are late to the party. The smaller regional banks that just don't have the money for massive AI investment. And those old-school tech vendors who can't adapt. They're all at serious risk of becoming a commodity, or worse, just irrelevant. Okay, this brings it all back to probably the most important question. What does all this mean for you? Whether you're just graduating and trying to get into this industry, or you're a seasoned pro, this AI revolution is completely changing what a career in banking looks like. Now, the first thing to get out of your head is that this is all about replacing jobs. It's actually about creating brand new, high-value ones. The demand is absolutely exploding for AI and machine learning engineers, for AI product managers, and even for AI ethics officers. These are jobs that need a mix of tech skills and deep business knowledge, and they come with the salaries to match. So if you're already in the industry, what do? The key word here is reskilling. This diagram shows a perfect example. A traditional loan officer who does manual reviews can transition to being an AI credit specialist. They learn how to work with the AI, how to interpret its decisions, and their expertise becomes even more valuable when you combine it with this new data fluency. And that really brings us to the final, unavoidable point. The message from industry leaders is loud and clear. The time for just exploring AI, for doing little pilot programs, that time is over. Just dabbling in AI is not a strategy anymore. The time for full-scale transformation is right now. So in the end, it all boils down to this one question. The AI revolution isn't on its way. It's already here, and it's changing the very soul of finance. The only real question left isn't if an organization is going to respond, but how. Will it lead the charge, or will it be left behind? That choice is being made as we speak.